Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be reacting to My Nightmare of an Apartment by Scratch Animations. So yes, hopefully this video will be entertaining and quite funny, you guys. So yes, the original video is down below, and yes. Goodness gracious, dude. If I have a heart attack on camera, dude, that's going to be scary. Dude, I ate so much junk food today. It's not good, bro. I can feel my heart going right inside me, bro. And I might just croak on camera. Hopefully not, but we'll see. So yeah. We'll see what this video is about, dude. Owning an apartment, I imagine, is a nightmare, dude. I have a lot of people that are my friends, bro, that own apartments. Well, not a lot of people. I only have like one friend, but I've heard stories about him owning an apartment. Yeah, it hasn't been a great experience for him, dude. It's always expensive, bro. They're always raising the prices for no damn reason. And, yeah, some of the stuff doesn't even work in there, bro. Like, it's insane, dude. Like, and then they charge this fuck ton of money, dude, and they don't even do nothing. So it's like, bro, what the hell am I paying the rent for if you're not gonna fix anything? It's like, why the fuck am I, you know? Like, it doesn't make any sense, bro. But nonetheless, we'll see what this video is about, what nightmares Scratch has. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you guys are enjoying the reactions, and yeah, let's jump into this.
When I finished community college, I moved all the way to Denver,
It's Kansas,
Colorado to go to art school. But my experience at art school is not what this video is about. Maybe some other time though. So subscribe to stay tuned for that. Instead,
already
this video is
am
about the awful water-issued nightmare of an apartment.
FNAF.
When I first walked into the apartment,
Luxury, right?
Well, this
The
isn't
plushie.
so bad. I may not have a balcony, but at least my rent is cheaper that way. Yeah, actually, no. Each time you renew a lease with us, the rent is gonna go up, despite your apartment not being newly renovated like your neighbors. You're actually gonna be paying more than them.
Yep.
Also, you're in art school, so I'ma just take these.
It costs an arm and leg, literally, bro. It does.
Taking the apartment in photos and not doing a tour of it because I lived 700 miles away. I really.
Oh, I hate when they do that.
Especially being so close to.
Bruh, yes. Oh, come on. Let me click on my pause button. I hate when they do that, bro. Yeah, they put these fucking clickbait photos on the apartment, bro. And then once you do a tour, it looks nothing like the place, bro. And you're like, okay, motherfuckers, what is this? And they're like, oh, we took that picture on opening. And it's like, oh, okay, of course. Yeah, thanks, dude. I wanted a picture of it now, not when you first opened the damn thing. Like, oh my god, bro. They get ya. They get people like that. They get ya. And it's very sad, but that's how they get ya. That's why you gotta do tours, man. If you can do a tour, if the place is near, do the tour, because I'm telling you, it will save you the headache, and you will be able to, you know, look at the place, see if the place is like how it's shown, and especially do this for houses, because they do this shit for houses, bro. They don't even update the damn pictures sometimes, bro. So then you just go to the place, and it's like, oh, the fuck is this? It's like, why is there a giant hole in my ceiling? I'm just using an example. Like, why is there a giant hole in my ceiling? There wasn't a hole in the ceiling in the picture. And it's like, oh yeah, yeah, that picture was a bit older. And it's like, then why the hell do you have it up? It doesn't make any sense. So, yeah, get a tour if you can.
Adams just shook in their snow boots hearing that name. But this apartment had 5 horrific water events, which everyone knows is the worst kind of property damage.
It is.
Besides fire, for obvious reasons.
Well, yeah.
The first water atrocity happened 2 months after moving in.
Oh boy.
Morning, I was hanging out in the living room and kept hearing a constant tapping sound. But honestly, I didn't investigate it too much.
Well, that's scary.
After all, that's just how upstairs neighbors are. Well, time to vacuum my carpet. However,
Yep, especially the little kids, dude.
With a muffled voice joining it. I told my roommate, yes, my roommate. She's been in other videos, but I haven't properly introduced her. This is Haley. Everyone say hi, Haley, in the comments.
Hey, Haley.
I think
How you
someone
doing?
is saying help me. I don't really hear it.
Haley
The
has
song was
bad
growing louder
ears.
as we followed it down the hallway and into our bathroom. What the? I stepped into her bathroom and found the
Oh
floor completely
my
flooded.
god.
I reached to turn the light on and found water surging from our light switch.
How the hell does the light switch work, dude? Shouldn't it be like, short circuiting? Water and electricity they're not the best of friends, so how the hell? What in the fuck, dude? What is this? Oh my. Oh.
Flooding on the floor. Even after being startled by my discovery, I heard something that made my blood run cold. For the first time all morning, I heard the muffled voice clear as day. Call 911. I just heard 911. EMT arrived at our building and helped an older woman out of the apartment above us. The story was she was running herself a bath, and she fell on her way to the tub, and sadly she couldn't get back up. So she had been banging her fist on the tile for hours,
Oh,
trying
damn.
to get someone's attention, as her bathwater flooded down into our bathroom. But the
That'll
EMTs
do it.
took her to the hospital, and luckily she ended up being fine. Later, the
That's good.
repairman for the complex came over to take a look at our light
It's
switch
Luigi.
and gave it the thumbs up. This repairman was named Jeremy, by the way.
Hey, Jeremy.
You're gonna see a lot of Jeremy in this video.
Are we?
Unfortunately, this event caused the second water issue for our apartment. Every 3 to 5 weeks,
Oh,
water would
what
stream
the
down from our
fuck?
bathroom vent, getting everything
What?
in the surrounding area drenched.
What
And,
the
like some
hell?
sort of twisted joke, it would only happen between the hours of 3 a.m. to 5 a.m.
Of course.
Okay, this is weird. It's completely dry up there. None of the wood is wet. So, I don't really know what to say.
Oh, geez, thanks, Jeremy. That's very useful, Jeremy. Thank you. Yeah, there's nothing, huh? That doesn't matter though, does it? Like even then, it's like it could still be like a pipe leak from an appliance, or even like a condensation problems. Can it be? Because can't water move too? It doesn't just stay in one place, right? It can literally be leaking from an area, and it can literally move over and can lick, and not lick, what the fuck? No, it can go over and leak little bits of it. So even if you look up and the pipes aren't broken or nothing, that doesn't matter. Like, there's like, the problem is somewhere else, isn't it? Like another pipe, or like an appliance, or like the AC or something, because even the AC has like that problem where like it can leak too, a little bit. I forget what the reasoning for that is, but yeah, the AC can leak too, so it could be a problem with the AC. But I'm pretty sure water moves. I don't think it just stays in one spot. I think it can move, and it can just drop in that area. Which is why they probably like, oh, there's nothing here. Because it's probably not in that area you're looking. It's probably in another area, which you're going to have to, like, try to find that damn area, which you're going to have, like, no roof by the end of the day if they do all that. But that could be what the problem is. I'm just guessing. I think that's what it is. I mean, I think my friend said something along the lines of that, but it made sense to me. So I was like, yeah, I mean, that could be it, because there's no other way to explain it. Like, it has to be, like, something on another area, and like the water just comes over, and so yeah, I mean, that could be the problem. So yeah,
I'll hire someone to fix the ceiling though.
Yeah, you could do that.
I wish I had a conclusion to this, but we never found out what caused it for the 3 years we lived there. Legend has
It's in
it
another
that
spot.
that vent is still leaking, and the new tenants are now befriending Jeremy. This next
Hey, Jeremy.
water issue isn't necessarily related to the apartment, but I'm still gonna vent about it.
All
The
right.
apartment did not have an in-unit laundry system, meaning
Oh,
Haley
boy.
and I had to walk our dirty clothes to the main building for the communal washers and dryers.
Oh no,
for
fuck that,
$7.
dude. I hate people be
Majority of the
fucking.
washers were always out of order.
No.
And the dryers never dried your clothes completely.
Yeah,
For
cheap
one
ass
singular
fucking
day,
machines.
All of that to mean nothing. When we walked over one day to move our clothes to the sad excuse of a dryer, we
Yeah.
had found our clothes in a sopping wet pile on top of a random washer lid. The appliance
They
that
took
had
the
held
clothes
our
out.
was contentedly washing the cold on an eco-friendly cycle.
Oh my god.
Not wanting to
Yeah, I
spend
agree.
another $3.50 each to wash our clothes.
That's some
we accepted our
bullshit.
loss and loaded our clothes into the dryer.
Like,
And
excuse
listen,
you.
We're all human here, so I can admit this with you guys. What I did next was probably the pettiest thing I've ever done.
You have the right to be petty, bro, because what the fuck is that shit, dude? Yeah, you take my clothes out and you put your damn clothes in there, dude. Like, the fuck? I ain't done yet. My time ain't over. I'm telling you, dude, I'd sit there. I'd wait for the damn culprit to come back, and I'd be like, hey, fucker. Are you the one that did this? Fucker. And then he'd probably throw hands, but hey, man, I'm getting my last word, bro. You're not just gonna sit there and think that you can just do that to me, bro. Excuse me? What the hell's wrong with you? Taking my clothes out, bro. Fucker. Oh boy, dude. Nah, I'm not. I don't know, bro. I don't know what I'd do, bro. I'd just be like, I'd be very pissed. I'll tell you that right now. I'd be very pissed. But would I want to fight the dude? Probably not. So, yeah, I don't know. Just sit there. Just, at least, I would just sit there to see who is the person that did it. And then be like, so it's you, fucker. I'd probably just do that. Just fucking just sit there. See who it is. And then just be like, oh, okay, well, at least I know who's the fucking asshole that did it. But I'm not gonna fight no one if I don't have to.
Lid to the washer that used to be ours. The cycle stopped, and the people's clothes were left inside a soapy pool of water. Don't judge me. I bet a lot of you would have done the same thing. We weren't even late for moving our clothes over. We came right on time. And the worst part is,
they don't
when
care.
we came back to grab our somewhat dried clothes, their clothing was still in the washer. Some rush you people ready to move.
I know, what the fuck? Like, okay, assholes.
I still get fired up from it.
I don't blame you.
This story, get it in unit washer and
Fuckers.
dryer if you can. I
Yeah.
have one now, and I love it.
Oh, yeah, dude. It's
Where
worth
did my
it.
youth go? All right, stay with me. Jingle, jingle.
Hey, Mark.
Every time we renewed our lease, our rent would go up exponentially.
I bet it did.
Yeah, we took this perfectly fine tree and killed it to make this neat little bear cart.
Oh, jeez.
So, that's gonna be an extra $350. Oh, what was that? We haven't fixed these bullet holes yet. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Bear carving.
Bullet holes?
Also, we cleaned the pool from when that one little boy took a dump in it, so we're just gonna add an extra $100 on top of that. These next two events happened a few months before we moved out. I would say these were the straws that eventually broke the camel's back.
The camel's
This
back would have
hypothetical
already been
camel
broken.
has been dead for a while now.
That's what I was
Had
saying.
dinner together.
The
We
camel's
had
back has
talked
already
about
been
going to the
broken.
mall, but we both agreed on just going back to the apartment
Hey,
and
The
just
Office.
binge watch a TV show.
That's
And
chill.
Thank God we did. Heading towards the apartment door, we hear this.
Oh, no.
We opened the door
Bro.
to a blast of humidity, and literally our entire apartment flooded.
It's
with
the-
at least 2
oh,
inches of water
no.
in the dead center of it.
Oh, no.
The
Bro.
pipe in our water heater had completely busted, and luckily we came home when we did.
Yeah, I was about to say, dude, yeah, if it's like heat and all that, yeah, that has to be the water heater. I couldn't think of the name of it for some reason. It was like in my head, like I had the picture of it in my head because I have one that looks just like that in my garage. It's in my garage, but yeah, I mean, I think everybody has one, but yeah. I was thinking, I couldn't think of the name of it. I was like, yeah, that's that. Yep. Oh, that sucks. That's wow.
Had done something after we ate, we would have lost
Oh, yeah.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I got your call.
Oh,
Jeremy,
fucking Jeremy.
He had one of his guys suck the water up as he replaced the broken pipe. He then came
Alright.
over to a distraught pair of roommates and said, "The pipe is fixed, but call me if there are any more issues."
Oh,
set
I
up an
will.
appointment for a carpet cleaner to come over tomorrow.
Thanks.
Thank you, Jeremy. But they didn't show up tomorrow.
Oh, for
They
fuck's
canceled.
sake.
And then they canceled again. And again. 2
Bro.
weeks. That carpet had water
Why?
so deep within it for 2
I bet you's all moldy and
weeks.
smells like
We would
shit.
walk into our living room and feel our socked feet get absolutely soaked.
That's
in soaked
disgusting.
spots, despite our efforts of having
That ain't gonna
multiple
work.
fans on maxed power, running
Nope.
24/7, trying their best to dry the carpet. I just
Nope.
know that there was mold under that
Yep.
carpet if they
I
didn't
bet.
remove it when we moved out.
Mhm.
And the cherry on top,
Oh boy.
fourth water event that made the carpet issue even worse.
What
I
happened?
was washing dishes, enjoying the smell
Hey,
of the freshly
SpongeBob.
clean carpet in the air.
Okay.
But that enjoyment was suddenly stopped when the water didn't drain. Well,
Oh
no
my-
problem, I'll just run the
The
garbage disposal.
garbage
It'll fix the
disposal's
issue.
broken.
Instead, dirty gray water
No,
filled
dude.
up the sink.
Oh, you sons of bitches. Jeremy. I swear,
Hi,
Jeremy.
Jeremy. Yeah, it looks like your garbage disposal pipe broke. I'm gonna get a guy here today to fix this. I
Really?
promise, no more cancellations. Jeremy calls this guy, and said guy comes over and fixes the pipe, and Shelby can contently go back to living her stress-free lease agreement.
Uh-huh.
Wrong. The next time I did dishes, the same thing happened.
Oh, bruh. I swear, dude. Nah, dude, that man probably put like Gorilla Tape on it, dude. He put like some Gorilla Tape on it. He was like, "Psh, good as new. Yeah, baby. Yeah. I swear, dude. I bet you this is what he did, bro. He put some Gorilla Tape on that motherfucker and he was like, yep. Good as new, baby. Good as new. Haha, baby. What the hell? Oh my god, dude, at the time of this record, how did the Celtics lose? Bro, the Celtics lost. The Knicks are in the, what? The Knicks fucking beat the Celtics. But then again, Jason Tatum was injured though. Holy shit. What the fuck? Bro, when was the last time the Knicks made it this far? What? Holy crap, well, congrats, Knicks fans, dude. It has nothing to do with the fucking video, but I got it on my Apple Watch. It was saying that the Celtics won. Or lost, my bad. Damn! That's kind of crazy, bro. That's kind of crazy. What the hell was I talking about? Oh, yeah, he probably put some Gorilla Tape on that shit, bro. He was just like, fuck it. There you go.
Except worse.
Oh!
Turns out Jeremy really needs new connections. The didn't fix the pipe.
Jeremy needs new
broke it.
connection.
Even more.
And he put Gorilla Tape on it. I told you, bruh. I knew it, dude. Asshole.
Gray water would now leak out from under our sink onto our kitchen tile.
Oh,
and you guessed it, under our freshly cleaned carpet.
No!
I know
Not
Jeremy
the
did the
carpet.
first guy, but he called a new guy and got the pipe actually fixed.
Oh, well, at least he
However,
fixed
we
it.
still had to wait another week for the carpet cleaners. And instead of just wet carpet this time, it was stinky, grinded food water.
That's
underneath our
okay.
feet.
That's what I was.
That
Yeah,
whole
that's
apartment
nasty.
Smelled so awful. And I can confidently say now, that carpet 100% had mold under it.
Oh, for sure. There's
A
no
month
way.
later, Haley and I packed everything up at a U-Haul.
Oh,
and
thank goodness. Get out of
the
there.
apartment we've been living in now for the past year has been a wonderful experience.
Hey!
Problem so far?
What?
A light bulb has gone out.
Hey! Better than everything that's been happening at the other apartment. She's probably being sarcastic on this, but hey, man, I'm just saying. Better than everything in that other apartment, bro, because F that, dude. I would have moved out on the first day, bro, or on the first time when the water was coming down, I would have been like, F this, and goodbye. I would have been gone. Because I ain't going to live in there, and then you charge up the rent. It's like what I was saying, bro. They just kept charging up the rent, and, yeah. And for no reason, too. Like, all that money doesn't even go towards the apartment at all. It goes into their pockets.
Ooh. Shadow now has an actual place to sun and a balcony
Nice.
to look outside. The
Nice.
pool hasn't had feces in it that I know of.
Yeah.
It's come out nice and warm from the dryer
That is pee.
every time. My first ever apartment may have sucked, but I still made memories there. Good and bad ones.
Ouch.
I ended a chapter of my life there, and I'm looking forward to this brand new chapter I've started at this new place. As I'm writing this script, I've been working on the cooking video, so hopefully this vlog video didn't take me too long. Now,
About that.
for Shelby to talk to you about right now.
About that.
Oh my god, it took so long. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yes, it did.
I'm not dead.
But I liked it.
So
It was
first,
worth
I'll be
it.
honest, I got a little burnout with this project. I mean, my upload schedule is complete garbage right now because of it. I don't really know what it was. Well, it was just a factor of a lot of things, but I'm so glad to finally share this one with you guys. This is the longest video I've ever done to date, and I so hope the wait was worth it.
It was.
Yeah, this project, I just got seriously just tired of working on it. I think that feeling was just exemplified because it brought me back to that time when I was living in that apartment and like just my state of mind then. And I didn't even touch on everything that happened in that apartment.
Oh, I
We
bet
had
not.
some crazy neighbors, but I don't know if I'll ever talk about them
Aw.
because they were too crazy.
Damn.
I don't really know how to close this end card. I guess I'm just really excited to start working on the next one. I already have a script kind of outlined and ready to go. It'll definitely be shorter though. Sorry.
I mean, fair enough.
Maybe Shadow will end this for me and I can get her to
Come
say
on,
bye.
Shadow.
You wanna say hi? Maybe
Good enough.
Hopefully. Alright, thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. So, yeah, there you have it. So, Nightmare of an Apartment. And, yeah, man, I mean, having an apartment, it can either go really bad or really good. I don't know if there's I don't think there's middle ground, with apartments, because all I hear every time people rent an apartment is, like, either a bad story or it's always a good story. So, I never find, like, people that are, like, in the middle. It's always, like, good or bad. But yeah, it depends on where you live too, because there's some states that have terrible apartments, bro. And then some states that have good apartments, but it depends on where you're going. Obviously, if you live in a crappy city and you buy an apartment there, you're gonna have a crappy apartment, but most of the time you will. So you gotta know where you're living, and do your research, do tours if you can. Read them contracts, because they try to suck you into those contracts, bro, and then once you sign it, it's already too late, and then you can't do nothing about it. So read them contracts, yeah, man, because they really be getting people like that, bro. Like it's insane, bro. Like they even put like a thing in there where they're like an example would be like, oh, I'll charge an extra $100 next month for, I don't know, for additional rent, I guess, like maintenance, I guess, or something like that. So they'll do that in the contract. They'll be like, yeah, I'll raise the price if I need to for maintenance, and most of the time it doesn't go to maintenance, it goes into their pocket. So yeah, it's ridiculous, bro. People try to suck money out of others, like suck them dry, bro, and it's terrible. But yeah, so there we have it. I think the last time I had did I already say this in the video? I don't know. I was thinking about it for a while. I can't remember if I said it, dude. I'm like very tired, so I'm gonna say it anyway. I don't remember if I said it, but we were trying to get an apartment over there in Japan back when I was living there. We were going from Nagasaki to Osaka. We were driving there, The apartment my dad looked at, he said it looked very nice. I never saw the pictures. So, and then once we got there, he was like, man, this place is way different than the pictures. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God, bro. I'm like, yeah, Dad, they put them pictures, so that you can, buy it. They're not 100% honest, dude, with the pictures. But I don't know. I think he just bought the first thing he saw because, I mean, Osaka is like a very popular city and a lot of people, want to stay there and explore because Osaka is very, very nice. There's a lot of young people in Osaka, bro. Like, you can barely see old people. Dude, I saw like only 3 old people the whole time I was there, dude. Osaka is a city for like the young people, bro. Like, if you want to go to Osaka, bro, and like find yourself someone young over there or like, some young friends, go to Osaka, dude. Osaka got some like young people, bro. Like, I barely saw any old people over there. I was surprised too, because I'm pretty sure Japan is one of the leading countries in old people too, and for some reason in Osaka there was none. I was like, wow. So yeah, I saw a lot of young couples there and like young people, and I was like, that's wow. It's like the youth city of Japan. So yeah, I don't know. I thought Osaka was pretty chill, dude. I remember going around Osaka. It was really nice. Then again, dude, my whole experience in Japan was nice, but I'm so glad I got to live in Japan, bro. I'm very grateful for that experience, bro. But yeah, before I get off topic, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys ended up enjoying, you guys know what to do. Go support to Scratch Animations. The original video is down below for you guys to check out. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you guys are enjoying the reactions. Yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. I'm just tired from my job at O'Reilly. Having to put up all these car knowledge in my head because I'm trying to learn cars. And then I gotta deliver too, so there's like a lot of shit they're cramming into my brain. And I feel like I'm gonna explode soon, bro. Not like in anger, but just my mind is gonna like I'm gonna have like mega mind head. But we'll see how far we'll take this. Hopefully we learn a lot, but I've been learning a lot, so it's gonna be very interesting to see how I end up in the company. Or maybe they'll just get rid of me because I'm too dumb, but I've been learning some stuff, so hopefully they don't get rid of me. So yeah, because I kind of like the job. It's pretty chill. So yeah, anyways, until next time, guys, I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Boop.